what you want with Girlfridayz services. You feel more liberated and free. We are professional, powerful, deadly, and we bring to you at Girlfridayz your first ever selling method for businesses worldwide. And we full of pep and energy. I'm skipping before work. Prepping my brain for powerful content. Access Girlfridayz today. Looking good for your money. Trisha, CEO of Girlfridayz. I dare say that we are expect. Well, it's not because we have created genius Girlfridayz intelligence. Apple promoting themselves with Apple intelligence, they just realized that they were intelligent. I know I'm a fucking genius. I revolutionized the whole marketing industry as a whole since 1974. And I will say it until I drop dead because it is true. That's called legacy sorted. We are the GOAT in marketing. I don't care about my competitor. The industry is saturated. If you know what means saturated, is bursting at the seam because everyone thinks that they are marketer. I am a marketer. I have a marketing consultancy agency. Everyone thinks they are because they think marketing is dead easy. It appears to be easy. It's just an appearance. Your cue out there is to attract the right audience who love you so much that they become your ambassador. And doing that, it ain't easy. You need to do your market research. But most people don't. They think it's laborious and boring. But do you know that in a boring stuff, that's where is the money is? Usually, yeah, it's like when people use math. I've seen an ad saying for a school, a lot of people don't like math. That's because that saying has been said forever. Since I'm young, I hear that stupid things. But if you change it and say you love math, you love numbers, you will find that mathematics is dead easy. And it's made out of formulas. They like to say it's complicated, but there's nothing complicated about bloody number. No, the complication happens because you think things are complicated. Like, for example, I like JavaScript. I did code in Pascal when I was knee-high. That was because that thing is dot, comma, and things like this. But JavaScript is more easier language, and I like it. And you can understand every single command. So, it's easy to me. I am a little genius. I'm the GOAT in marketing. I know when they say, oh, self-claim is no claim, it's because most people lies There's a lot of things on YouTube these days, how to spot a liar. Yeah, because most people lie because they think when they claim something, people gonna go to them. But they don't have no fucking evidence to back it up. Do you get me? Unlike Trisha there, well, I do not say what I am without having the proof that Trisha is the GOAT in marketing. First of all, I did my research. I went far back as 1906. Pareto was a professor in a university in Italy when Mr. was looking at the window and created the 80-20 rule, because he finds that in Italy 80% of people were poor and 20% of people were rich. And boom, he wrote it down, took that opportunity, put that down on paper, call it a rule, and boom, 80-20 rule was born. See how easy that was? Observation is key. Then Trisha has a keen eyes for things I see. I even got premonition on occasion, and I view things. I take my time, pay attention to the world around me, and love meditating. You can't beat it. Meditation is power for the brain, cognitive and hippocampus. Yes, man, you grow yourself. Because what you do when you meditate is very simple. There's a very simple breathing meditation. It's just go like this. Until you put your whole body relax. You feel the muscle relaxing. I can do meditation sitting down on my chair. I can do meditation in my bed, but I prefer the meditation in the water. This one, you can't beat it. Who was creating all his poem coming from his bath was Molière. Molière is a French poet, very famous in his time, and still famous now if you're into poetry. Yeah? You will read Molière. Well, he did all his poem, he was in the water. He thought about it in the water, then he wrote it down with whatever they were to write in his time. You get me? The technique hasn't changed. If you have an affinity with the water, go in it, like me. Since I'm little, I meditate, and in my 40s, I was in my 40s when I first done my first theory. Now, we are a selling method. Yeah. And that never existed before. This is a true innovation. It's not an adjacent innovation. If you know about innovation, adjacent innovation is when you improve on something that already exists and make it better. You get me? A true innovation is my selling method that didn't exist before, that is new to the market and is on target with what we provide to our customer. We are experts in sales. All our services at Girlfridayz can give you sales. And to make sure that you understand that we can give you sales, well, we created your selling method. Because you can say to people on which they drop dead that they have to speak to the right audience because of social media, and I will always say social media without blaming them. They did a lovely thing, but there's a public button and people don't post to their right audience. They post to anyone hoping for glory. So now you have a model who tells you, it's a constant reminder, and people need reminder. It's a constant reminder telling you to speak to the right audience, to promote yourself. Maheg, the golden hour principle is only take 1 hour to promote yourself. The time matrix, the timing when it comes to lead, remember it's about sell. The time it takes for your audience to access you, to view your product or services, to browse your product or services, or go inside your shop and buy your product or services. Then speak to their friend about it, or their mom and dad, and say, I got this there, I got that there. Oh, you should get it. Oh, what a lovely dress. Don't you think so? You should get the same one. Oh, at this shop. Yeah? Then on that happen, you sure to get sale, because that's mean referral. People just talk about you. They love your stuff. Well, all that is in a time metric. Then also in a time metric, you have when the government sends shit to people, such as COVID-19 and a little crisis from time to time, to see who's the strongest. That's why they do it, you know. Which business will survive the tide and the wave. That's why they do it. When they think you're too big out there, they try to put you down. And if you're still there, well, you are the one who's still standing. Yes? We put that in the time metric because this happens all the time, all the time, all the time. People are people in it. So that's in a time metric. Then you have also the environmental. Your natural disaster happen. And that can kill your business too. So how do you protect yourself towards it? This is in a time metric. And there's also the social trend in there. What is the latest? Currently is a QR code. 2 years or 3 years back, it was hashtag everyone. Well, we are the latest Girlfridayz. We will be there, trust me. I know. It's just a matter of time. One have to be patient. Because people noticed. People noticed. When they're ready, I will know. Anyway, that's in the time matrix. Then, in a time matrix, you have to use a set of strategies and tactics. I for iteration. And you iterate on social media or in your local area or wider area. If you have a car and you want to travel to promote your or bicycle to promote your flyer, like I do. Last time I went to Croydon to give my flyer and everybody was like this. No joke. I mean, people like this. I don't know. That's why I'm doing this. But they were like this. Because you look like Croydon, never get anybody come into their shop and say, here, this is what I can do for you. Well, they were surprised and they jumped. That tends to happen from the black people community, yeah? When I give it to the white people, they were like, thank you. Can you talk to me about your business more? Less exuberance, but nevertheless, they took that brochure. That shows that if you put yourself out there, yeah, you put yourself out there, people tend to reward you. because people like face to face. They do. There's a lot of things who goes these days about behavior, body language. Yes, body language matter because 73%, and that's a big percentage, isn't it? 73% of your talk doesn't come from your mouth. It comes from your body. So they tell you that if you go like this, or like this, or like this, you're inconfident. No, that doesn't mean sometimes you're inconfident. You may want to go toilet. And his allegation that your belly is rumbling. That doesn't mean that you are inconfident. But they take it as a cue for inconfidence, and they tend to misread some things. There's a lot of things about how to spot a liar. My ex-partner, I call him the master of deception. That was his little name that I gave him, because every single time that he wanted to make himself important, he come out with a lie. And because Trisha does not lie too much, but people have told me that I should lie because it's a skill that you need and you never know when you need it. So people call me plain. Plain, just like my dress. Yes, I'm plain. I'm very readable and I don't give a fuck. Because at least I am authentic and deadly when I need to. But authenticity and transparency is the key in business. It always has been the tender that people take. And diversity too. People love this. But I was going on body language. I'm no expert of body language, but that reminds me my day in health and social care. All these things I needed to take with me because I was working in a field where that did matter. But now it doesn't really matter for me because I'm dealing with business processes. So this is why I wrote 34 books, because you need to put our knowledge down so other people can have it. And also I believe that if people are still illiterate in 225, and illiterate doesn't mean that you cannot read whatsoever. Yes, that means that. But it also means when you have difficulty to read word or comprehension of word. And if this happens in this day and age, it's because people don't pick up a book to read and feed their brain and practice reading and writing too tough. It's not only when you're young at school that they teach you that. You need to keep the fucking habit all throughout your life. You learn it, when you're tiny, when you sing, you need to. But when you're growing older, you're 15, you're 20, you're in your 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, if you're lucky to live that long, and 100, you should keep reading. Pick up a book and read and write. Use your motor skill. You should do that all the time. This is why we end up reading more than 34 books. Yeah, you see, I was on a reading, so now that's because it's my cue. I want people to read more. There's nothing wrong in picking up a book or reading. Don't let the computer read for you. That's killing you. Just read. I have so many books, and I wrote 34 T for book, and they all topical. I know some people doesn't like me saying that because they have information overload. But I did work in mental health, severe and enduring mental health, personality disorder. So, and I work also with narcissistic people, pessimistic people, ex-offenders, child abuser, child molester, child trafficking. The list is long, man. Child trafficking, psychopath, rapist. Yeah. But all this, I supported all those people holistically and empower them to be better within the society. But during my time, I learned about behavior. Oh yes, behavior and extreme behavior, which is a good skill to learn. Because now my eyes is like, whoop, like an oak. Yeah, I got my training when I was young, supporting people in the community, and I learned a lot. And that's helped me to develop my psychological model, needs, and want about the behavior, the inner behavior of people. You see what's churning inside your belly like this, and you don't want to tell people because you need to protect you and you feel some way about yourself. So that churning there, that goes there, and you close like this. But you don't put your hand like this because you know people can read you, so you go like this. But your whole face, your whole demeanor, the way you walk, and everything tell about you. Because our body gives signal all the time. Do you know our body has a memory too? It's not only the brain memory, the whole body holds its own memory. This is why in abuse cases, most people don't talk about the abuse they received when they're young. It tend to come out straight away out of you. Round about 35, 40, 50, you think about it, BAM! And you often say, but why is that coming back? It's your body. The pain is coming back and you are able to express it. This is why when you, after that, you're going to report a crime to the police or things like that, some people are short-minded and lack knowledge, but they do a job. They will tell you, but why you didn't say that when it happened? And that's happened all the time. It's because people tend to bury down deep what happened to us and live among society. But after a while, when we're grown, PAM! Is coming because it should have come at the time it's happened. That is why. So people who work in a police, for example, or hospital or anything like that, don't be pig-headed and listen to people who report to you severe and enduring abuse, and they are in their 40, 50 or 60, and that's happened when they were little. That's a gem that you should take with you if you work in health and social care, because people talk whenever they feel that safe enough to talk, or sometimes the information just come because they cannot sustain it any longer. So all those people who like to say, oh, how do you catch a liar, or how do you catch a psychopath, or how do you do the, or narcissist, or this and that. You know, when you talk about those people, this is a mental imbalancement. Narcissism is egocentric to the maximum. It's a brain imbalancement. It is somebody who thinks they're so beautiful that they are better than anyone, and nobody can come to their feet. I'm so beautiful, I'm so good. You beneath me. That is a narcissist, and they can't help it. Is what they are. So when you meet a narcissist, you humor them. Simple. Or you agree if you don't want to ruffle some feather, because they're gonna start blaming you. But they give you signals so much of grandeur that the best things to do is to avoid and not go in there, because the signal is so strong. Yeah. Don't be fooled by shiny objects. And yes, people are always are. This is what good marketer always give you, shiny thing. Because yes, you will go for it. But bad people always use this tactic. As I tell you, my ex-partner was a master of deception. His family always thinks up to now why I'm still talking to him and we're no longer together. Because, and why is he always giving me perfume? Last time he saw me, he gave me flower and perfume. It's older than me. That's because Trisha, what did she do? She always called him on a lie. So get back down. Always called him on the line. You know, in this way, in this life, there is a way to talk to people. And it's not being a people pleaser neither. No. I personally have a lot of people who tell me in my area, you approachable. Because I am. There's one thing you should not do, and this is why people call me plain, and sometimes I've been called naive too. Yes, throughout my life, they say I was naive. But I am highly intelligent and a genius. I revolutionize the marketing industry in 1, 2, 3 places. I'm sick of saying it, so now you just have to go on my website and have a look what I'm talking about, or check my video up and down Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, X, and see what Trisha's saying, or go on La Boutique and you can get your PSI suit if you want. If you don't want it, leave it there. Or your selling method. This one is my biggest. You know, when I work in a field, I work actively in it. I'm not a reactive person. I'm an active person. There's a difference with being reactive and active. And active doesn't just mean that you take a pen and you write. No, it doesn't mean that. If you want more on reactivity and activity and being active, you can go on Girlfridayz blogs. I have a blog post about that. When I mean being active, I think of people actively. What I need, they might need it. See, that's how we go. This is why we build an empire by myself. And that in the UK, even America can have a look, even any country, as long as you speak English. It's just for the taxes for the moment, you see. I deal only with the UK because Trisha doesn't want to pay foreign taxes for the moment. Let's pay UK taxes. After that, we might pay foreign taxes. You get me? But my blog, the world over can access it if you can read English. Otherwise, my business is for UK SMEs. We even have a business school. I'm not competing with anybody out there, and that's the cue too. Because when you compete against people, your eyes is cut. I mean, you don't see properly. You lost the ball. You know those cheesy saying, keep your eyes on the ball. It's very true. It is very true. Keep your eyes on the ball all the time. I compete against me, against Malik. And Malik is me. You see, I give myself a little name. I'm as best as my last work. And when you like this, you'll be surprised of the thing you create. It is amazing. And then again, after that, you derive to get the people that you need. And you do not hire anybody to be with you. You hire the right staff for your business. And this is not a cheesy thing that I'm telling you. I don't want to be bad, but I say what I think. I'm outspoken, and sometimes when you're outspoken, people don't like you. Why is that? Because they think that you are insulting or ruffling their feather or things like that. But you don't do that. It's their shortcoming. People have a lot of shortcoming and insecurity. And that's a fact of life. Many people have. I am a secure person, grounded, maybe due to my meditation, but I think I was born like this because when I was a kid, I was helping my sisters. Yeah? And I was fighting for them. Yeah? Now I don't do this anymore, but this is what I was doing. I was always the confident one out of the bunch about my color, about how I look, about me. Because people have, when I was a kid, they called me Milky Way. Do you know what does that mean, Milky Way? It means, they compare me to the chocolate. Some people are really stupid. Because this color, they say, you're not quite black or quite right. You look like Milky Way. Some people would have got mad mental disease because it's an insult. When I was a kid, yes, I will go and teach you manners about this one, of course. But as a grown person, now I learn how to deal with this. And that's gaining confidence within you. Because in life, it's all about confidence. Whatever you do, you need to believe that you can. Yeah, you have to start by believing that you can, because, and even when you do it, if you start saying, well, I can't fucking do this, and I can't do that, it's difficult, I can't do it. Well, do you know what you did there? And plus you put emotion in there. You know what you did there? You actually said to yourself that you cannot do. So within a month or so, you have given up, done, and move on to something else. It's the same thing that people say about mathematics, about numbers. It's just numbers. 1 plus 1 equals 2. And if you look, we only count from 0 to 9. That is it. Then after there's a shift like this. Poof! 1. You take the 0 you put there, and that do a 10. When you learn this, how the order of mathematics first, and that goes infinite after that. But if you do the pyramid, it will go to 999. 999 on the top. Yes. 10 is made with a shift and a 0. And you shift the number again. It is not difficult, people. And if you have difficulty, it's because people keep on telling you that math is hard. That's why. If they change it and reframe it as mathematics is easy, you will get every single formulas that people tell you and know how to calculate it. But because they frame it as, oh, it's bloody hard, and most people can't get mathematics, you hear this, oh, your mind is like, okay, most people can get it. Why should I get it? And when you get it, you say, whoa, I can't do it. I'm not like most people. This is ridiculous. That's what happened. But really, mathematics is easy. And also you need to be patient with your learning. And always think that you can. When you have a can-do attitude, you get 20% of your result from 80% of what you do. Simple. From the time you said you cannot, you remove everything from you. What I say to myself, I'm a genius. Look at this. Bam! Same system. And now I'm truly a genius. And I love a lot. I raise my children like this, you know. My children have some sort of confidence about them. Yeah. Because their mom is like this. People associate with people. We do. We do. So, I talk a lot, and I don't want to do a 4-hour video like I did last time. Did my hair done, definitely. And I hope you get the gist of what I try to convey to you. But we are at Girlfridayz, your sales expert. We use expertise and we charge expert fee. But we also have 3 flexible payment for you to access if you need it, should you be eligible. I know our selling method is new. You can see the definition on girlfridayz.com. I define it for you. Again, it's very easy, straightforward, and you can understand it. The selling method is forever. I compare this development in sale and update in sale in the marketing to the 3W that you use constantly for your domain name. That's an innovation. It's powering the internet. Well, Trisha powering sales. I'm the sale master. I'm the sale top dog. I created for you your selling method and it cost you pretty penny. English saying 50 million pounds because there's always a 50. So I put 50 million. Plus I saw that Twitter was sold for 44 billion. So 50 million, frankly, when you compare 44 billion to 50 million, this is £1. Yeah? 50 million pounds. And because it's new, so the price is not regulated yet. But it wouldn't go down that much after that, trust me. I would never put £5,000 on this. That is madness. But 50 million, it sounds right. It rings right and it feels right for the sheer brain power, intellectual property that you have on this paper over there. Maybe I shall get it to you. Oh, maybe I'm going to do a 50-minute video for 50 million pounds. How is that? Not the right one. You're not seeing it. Hold on, you might see it. That look good. With Girlfridayz, do more of what make you smile with Girlfridayz services. Trust me, we help you start targeting the right people for your business. With all our services, industry related per niche. We are the sale master, simple. We sit on the top of our competitor. Either you like it or not, this is what happened due to our update of the very marketing industry that all my competitor lies in with me. That make me the top, isn't it? So now, here it is. Have a peek. I did on YouTube a 4-hour 12 video where I speak with cadence and explain to you this selling method. Do you see it? Is it good? Take a good look. 50 million pounds for it. But this is the biggest innovation who came out of this world. And it has been done by Girlfridayz.com. Trisha Amabol, CEO, me. Oh la 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 la. Do you get it? Ooh, see. Focus. Focus on it. Don't be jealous. There's no need. Don't be envious. There's no need. It's done. You can wish you did it. You didn't. It's me who done it. No common objection on this one. You may have common objection, but I don't give a flying fuck about it. I'm proud of my development, and I seriously advance the marketing industry in 3 places. Achieve better sell with Girlfridayz. Order a service today. Limited finance and resources but still need services? We can help you at Girlfridayz. 1.7 million plus small businesses in the UK trust Girlfridayz with their need because they know they have way to pay that work your way on Girlfridayz. Achieve perfect sell with a selling method. Be the top of your field with a selling method. In any industry you work. Why do I get Facebook notification? For crying out loud, I never asked for this. Then be top of your field in any industry that you work. Use this selling method worldwide. Whatever you want to achieve, easy niche or difficult niche, you need to sell your service and your product or service or product, and you need a selling method. And here, the right method for you. Be top of your industry using the right method. And if you don't know how to, just jump in the Cat Got the Cream and register your interest. We take 60 trailblazer every quarter. And you get to use, you'll be the lucky person to use every single of our theories and get to use the manual and the seller. Trust me, you'll enjoy every content. Sell. Achieve better sell. Maybe I'll do a 50-minute video. Achieve better sell. With Girlfridayz services. And be happy today and every day. Visit girlfridayz.com today. That Stormzy play, I'm the best, I'm so cocky.